Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. I just wanted to do a quick video showing you a new product that I just received that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy. I'm very excited about it, and you'd think it was, maybe some new gadget or maybe some new piece of modeling equipment, but actually this was my favorite thing that I found at NAMM 2019 that we were just at last month. A lot of folks asked me, what did you see there? What did you like? And my favorite thing was this, a pedal board. It might not be what you were expecting. This is a pedal board. I don't want to just call it a pedal board. I'm going to call it a pedal board system from my new friends over at Temple Audio Design. There's their nice logo on the back. This is their Duo 24, kind of referring to the fact that this one is 24 inches across. It will fit expression pedals. It will fit anything you can imagine. Now you look at it and you say, well, how do we mount our pedals to this? There's been so many pedal boards out there where it's simply just put a piece of Velcro on, mount it, and run your cables, and some of them look kind of messy and the Velcro falls off and everything else. Well, the folks at Temple have really thought out, like I mentioned, a system, okay? What we have to mount pedals on here are mounting plates that they've designed. Let's take a look at those. So here in my hand, I'm holding 3 little baggies that came with these little mounting plates, as you can see, of various sizes. This is a large, medium, and that's a really tiny one, okay? For various size pedals. Obviously, this is not going to fit on a miniature pedal, right? So we're going to need something smaller, maybe medium, or even this tiny small size. You might say, well, how does this work? Well, let's take a look at that. What I've done is I've mounted one on my Line 6 HX Stomp, one of these mounting plates, and you see it on the back here. Now what you'll notice about these plates is they have a simple adhesive. We pull it off, we stick it on our pedal. You want to make sure you stick it on straight so it mounts on the board properly, but I haven't tried taking this off, so I have no idea what the effect of taking this off is going to be, how easy it is. That's one thing I haven't tried. I have no reason to at this point. You'll notice in the corners we have 4 little raised circles, and in the middle we have a thumb screw that comes out like so. Here's how this is going to mount to the board. What you'll notice we have on the board, if you can see that, are a whole bunch of little holes which line up with those 4 little holes I showed you on the back. So I could take my HX Stomp and I could mount it absolutely anywhere, have those holes line up, and you see I haven't put the screw in or anything, but that's already set in place. I could move it over more. Sorry if you can't see that. I could move it over here and just get those holes lined up so that it sits. So let's just pick a spot. Once I have it clicked in place, I flip the board over. I'm going to take my little thumb screw right here that I took out. I'm going to put it through another one of these holes into the back of the system. And my HX Stomp is now mounted very securely on the pedal board, and I could move that anywhere. They've also run little holes here for cable management, running the cables out of here under to other cables, and they've really thought this out beautifully. Now, the other amazing thing they've done is they've given us these little module cutouts, which have plates in them right now, but I can take 2 little screws from the inside and remove that plate. And they sell individual modules that we can put in for our particular use on our pedal board. Now you might say, well, what are those modules that they're selling? Well, here's one for instance. I've taken the liberty of installing one of their larger modules. This is a 4 in and out stereo or mono patch bay. So I could run, for instance, the outputs of my HX Stomp down through the cable management system into the back of the patch bay, and then I don't have to worry about plugging in and out of my actual HX Stomp anymore. I can just do all my outputs with the patch bay. Well, what other modules do they have? Well, they have some larger ones and they have some smaller ones. You can do an IEC mains output. So if you mounted a power supply under the board, you could have that IEC mains always hooked in, so you don't have to worry about going under your board and plugging your power supply in. You could just come straight out here, and you'd always have a nice, neat cable management system. Really amazing. Some of the other ones they have are USB out for powering via some USB 2 devices. And you can go to Temple Audio Design website. I believe it's just templeaudio.com. I'll put that up on the screen and in the description below. And you can see the cost of the different modules, what modules they offer, the size boards they have, and whatnot. You might say, well, what are we going to carry this all in? I opted for the soft case, which fits this beautiful, nice Temple Audio logo on the front. Very well-made case. You know, our board's going to fit in, extra storage for cables and whatnot. They also sell hard shell cases, obviously a little bit more money, but if that's where you want for the extra protection, if you're touring, you might want to go with that. But they've really thought this through and have come up with an amazing pedal board solution, or system as I called it, that we can really tweak to our own needs and add the proper patch bays we want depending on what we have on our board. So I'm going to be putting together a pedal board in the coming months. I'm waiting for a few other products in conjunction with my new friends over at Klotz Audio Cables. Wonderful company out of Germany who make the finest cables. So that's going to be what's powering up my board. Obviously, Line 6 products, Mission Engineering, my friends over at Mission Engineering, my friends at Morningstar Engineering, and the Temple Audio folks. I'm going to put together a board that might interest a lot of folks that are using the HX Stomp. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Head on over to Temple Audio's website, take a look, and you may just find the perfect solution for yourself to build your next pedal board, or to maybe just organize the pedals that you already have laying around now and get them into a system that's going to be easier to move around. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Go check out Temple Audio. I'll be back soon with some more video content, and please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, share it if you don't mind, and we'll talk soon. Ciao for now.